Anonymous. I am your favorite girl, but vintage. And what I'm trying to do is, because I missed so many days in the beginning of the month, I'm trying to record multiple videos. So I'm just recording until my battery dies. So I'm not going to change my shirt. I'm just going to tell you guys another story while I'm dressed, okay? And if you'd like a makeup tutorial for this video, it's in the description box, okay? So make sure you click the link in the description box to get this makeup tutorial, okay? Okay. This is the story on my first time getting suspended.
Change your shirt at least.
No! Again, I already had 2 shirts on.
Oh, okay.
The first time I got suspended was in the 10th grade, okay? Then I had my ass on the security footage, bitch. Security footage. What happened was, and I don't know what possessed me to try to pull this off, but I just really didn't think the cameras in my school worked, and me and my friend were fucking around. One day I decided that I didn't want to go to French class. So what I did was I went upstairs to my French class, and my friend waited for me in the hallway. Okay, so me and my friend basically terrorized the school. It was Samsy and Breezy, and we ran around terrorizing the school, okay? And so what happened was, everybody fucking knew who we were because we were loud as fuck. We had an announcement segment in the mornings. Like, we would go, you! We would go, you! On the announcements, and then we would do the Black History announcement. So we would go Hotep Laureate, blah blah blah, and say whatever we had to say, and at the end of it we would be like, Samsy and Breezy peasing out, right? So yo, shout out to Sam. Anyway, everybody knew who the fuck we were. We were loud as fuck. We weren't the it girls, bitch, but we was the it girls, you know what I'm saying? We went upstairs to my French class. Sam waited outside in the hall for me, and I went to tell my teacher that I'm not feeling well, I'm not going to be in class today, but I just came to get my homework, because, you know, even though I was trying to be a bad girl, skipping class, I'm still a good girl, I want to do my homework. So that's what I did, because I don't know, it was all a part of this plan I had in my head that I thought was flawless, bitch.
You wake up flawless, post up flawless, ride around in that flawless.
Okay, I thought it was flawless, but it wasn't. And so what happens next is I leave class with Sam, and we just roam the hallways. Usually if you're skipping school, it's for a reason. Usually, you know, you want to go outside of the school hallways. You don't want to go to the library and stuff, you know what I mean? You want to like go and do something, go to fucking McDonald's, like, I don't know, you want to skip school to do something, you don't, or skip class to do something. You don't just skip class to fuck around in the hallways and terrorize the school. So us idiots, we decide that we're gonna terrorize today. And so after we get my stuff, we start going around the hallways. We're chilling in the stairwell, talking shit, laughing. We go to the library. We're on the computer, on like Facebook, doing all kinds of fuckery that, like, bitch, if you skip in class, do something productive, bitch. Like, what you doing on Facebook? Like, what? So we go to one of the class, we go to our friend's class, and a bunch of our friends are in one particular class. I don't know how the hell that happened, but they were in one particular class. And so me and Sam decided we wanted to go sit in that class because they had a fucking supply teacher. We thought we was gonna get away with this, but we didn't. So this is a regular supply teacher that was always at our school, so we kind of knew who she was. She kind of knew who we were, but not really, you know what I mean? So we go and we're sitting in the class, we're talking to our friends, we're making jokes, blah blah blah, and out of nowhere a desk gets flipped over, with Sam sitting at the with Sam in the desk. And at that point is when the supply teacher said, y'all bitches need to get the fuck out. But what she did was page down to the office, and we wouldn't give her our names. So I don't know if somebody told her the names or if they just looked on the cameras to find us, which is, I think, is probably what happened. But either way, when she called down to the office, we boogied, we skirt. You ain't catching us today, bitch. Deuces, see you never. At least we picked up the damn desk, bitch. Like, she ungrateful. We picked up the desk. We didn't just leave the desk after it flipped over. And I don't even know why it flipped over, what the hell Sam was doing in it, why it flipped over. Somebody flipped it over with Sam in it trying to be funny. But we got kicked out of the class. she called down to the office to get us escorted down to the office, but we left and then we tried to hide. We tried to book it, but we ended up getting caught anyway because they just had all they had to do was look on the cameras. There's 3 hall monitors that everybody fuck with or whatever. The one hall monitor, Jose, he got us. He's like, I need you guys to come with me to the office, blah 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 blah. And you know what? Because we were so known is probably why it was easy to figure out. Like, even if she just gave 2 descriptions to the office to tell like who the hell was in the class, they would have found us, because that's how, and like, we were very easy to describe, okay? 2 little loud black girls, we're very easy to describe. So Jose finds us. He's like, you guys need to come to the office, blah blah blah. So me and Sam are sitting in the office and we're dying. Like, they put me on one side of the office and Sam on the other side of the office, and I'm there. I turn my chair around to face Sam, to talk to Sam, and the fucking VP is there saying that do not speak to each other and blah blah blah. Who the fuck is you talking to? Can't be me, can't be Samsy. Hell the fuck no. Anyway, they're telling us if we talk we're gonna get suspended, blah blah blah. And so I'm just looking at him like, anyway, we was getting suspended anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we're waiting, and of course, because we're so young, they have to call our parents. Oh my gosh, like, oh my god, my mom's gonna flip shit. They called her, they let her know that I was suspended, and so I was like, fuck, I gotta tell my mom before they tell her. I gotta give her the tea before they give her the tea, because if they give her the tea first, bitches is gonna be even bigger shit. So they call my mom, they tell my mom the tea, they call Sam's mom, they give Sam's mom the tea, and so now me and Sam are separated, and they're basically telling us, you guys are gonna be suspended. We're like, what? For what? Like, what are we being suspended for? We didn't get in a fight with anybody. Yeah, we were disturbing the peace a little bit, but why are we being suspended for that? Like, Toronto schools have like this 0 tolerance policy, which is fucking stupid, and that's why there's so many people on, it's not people, that's why there's so many little criminals running around, because they got 0 tolerance for these motherfuckers. But they told us we're suspended, and we're just like, okay, like, out of all the things that we could have done that we didn't do, y'all finna suspend us for this? Really? Okay, cool, whatever. Call my mom, they tell my mom, your daughter's done this, this, and that today, and she lied, we're suspending her. My mom's like, for lying? Like, what you mean? You suspended my daughter for lying? They're like, yep, blah, blah, blah. She's suspended for 3 days. Bitch, I thought I was gonna get a 1-day suspension. When they told me 3 days, I'm like, vacation for me, bitch. Thank you. I'm gonna be at home watching TV. Don't send me my homework, because who told y'all to suspend me? Like, nobody. Like, why am I being suspended for 3 days for disturbing the peace? Like, please let me know. If we were not black, honest to God, and yes, I'm playing the race card right now. If we were not black, we would not got suspended for 3 fucking days for disturbing the peace. Like, really. I'm sorry, they didn't even say disturbing the peace. I'm saying disturbing the peace, because that's really what we did. When my mom said, what is she being suspended for, they said lying. I was suspended for lying. Verbatim, those were his words. And my mom's words back to my principal were, suspended for lying? Kids lie all the time. What do you mean? Why is she being suspended for lying? And then they said, well, she also disrupted a class, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think anywhere in the agenda says this is a reason to get suspended. Like, nah. So I go home, I'm like, whoop, whoop, vacation, raise the roof, I'm lit. Like, I'm like, cool. Like, I don't even care. Like, at this point, I was like, I don't care. I don't like school anyway, bitch. Send me home, bitch. Send me the fuck home. Send me home. Send me home. Thought I was on Bad Girls Club. So I was like, send me home, y'all. I don't even care. So I go home. I have to deal with my mom, of course, when she gets home. She's like, what is wrong with you, child? Like, I send you to school to do this, you doing that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, Mom, like, seriously? Yes, we shouldn't have done this, that, and third. And they never even told my mom that I skipped class. Like, that part never registered. I think my teacher might have accidentally marked me there because I came and got my stuff and left. So she didn't mark me absent. And that was a big part of my plan. Like, I was like, okay, she can't mark me absent, because if she marks me absent, my phone's gonna ring at home and they're gonna tell my mama that I'm gonna skip class. I was missing from class today. Because, like, your child, like, they always did that shit. Like, this message is for the parent of Bo Vintage. Yeah, Bo Vintage.
This message is for the parent of Bo Vintage. Your child missed third period today. Please, blah, 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 blah.
Okay? And so I didn't need that message service calling my house at 4. And because my last name starts with a B, they always called my house early. Like, they would always call my house before my mom would get home, so I could delete the message, but like, I just didn't want them to call at all, because it'd be like, no, I didn't have time to do all that Ferris Bueller's Day Off shit. No. So my mom's all disappointed and stuff. Like, I'm not getting in big trouble for this suspension, even though she cursed me out when I was on the phone, because my mom made them put me on the phone when I was at school, and she was just cursing me out, like, I didn't send you to school for this, I'm at work, why is the school calling me, blah blah blah, you know, moms, like. And so I didn't have much to say when I was on the phone, because like, I ain't about to talk back to her when she in this state. The fuck no. So I had already spoken to her. We had already spoken. So when she came home, it's like she didn't really have much to say to me, other than just like, she gave me that look. When she gave me that look, you know, you've been finna get your ass beat. And I was finna get my ass beat. She didn't beat me. Thank the Lord, honey. She did not beat me. But she was very upset with me. And she was like, I have to go to a meeting at your school now on Monday and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, meeting for what? Like, why is there a meeting? what is this meeting for? I got suspended, but like, and she's like, no, I'm getting to the bottom of this, blah blah. And I'm like, the bottom of what? They suspended me. Who cares what it's like? What? You already know the details. Like, there's no need to go to a meeting too. And she's like, no, you're good. You've never been in trouble before. This is ridiculous. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, mom, are you mad at me or are you not? I'm so confused. Like, she was mad that I got suspended. She was mad that I obviously was not behaving, but she was also mad that they were suspending me when I had nothing on my record before, and she wanted me to have a clean record. And so she had spoken to the principal, which my principal was pretty dope. Like, he was cool. I don't remember his name though. She had a conversation with him, and she's just like, okay, well, if kids lie all the time, then you have to suspend more than just my daughter. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense that you're suspending her for lying, blah blah blah. And so they're like, okay, well, we're gonna have a meeting on Monday, and then we're gonna track her progress for the next 6 to 8 months, and if she's improved, then we'll scratch it from her record forever. And so that's why she had to go to the meeting on Monday. And so of course I had to come, and they had told us that, not me and my mom, but they told me and Sam that they have us on footage. And so I remember being in the car with my mom one day, and I was trying to make up a lie about what I was wearing that day so that I could try and, like, I don't know why I was just trying to lie so damn much. I was trying to make up a lie to say that I was wearing like this color shorts and blah 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 that day, and but I don't even know. She was in the car with me. She's like, Bo, what are you trying to tell me? Like, is there something you need to tell me? At this point, she's cooled down. This is 2 days after the incident had happened. And so she's like, is there something you're trying to tell me? Like, what is it? And so I end up telling her the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God, because I didn't want her to go into the meeting and be embarrassed trying to defend me. Like, so I had to tell her everything. And I was like, I went to my class, I went to get my homework, and then we told my teacher that I'm not feeling well, but I was feeling fine. I just didn't want to go to class that day. And then we just roamed the hall, we went to the library, we were on the computer, blah 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 blah. And then she was like, oh, like, you little conniving bitch. Like, that's probably what she was thinking in her head. But she's like, well, I think she appreciated the fact that I told her before she got to the meeting, because, like, you know, I just didn't want them to put out the fucking facts, because I already seen the fucking shit. I already seen the security footage, and it was in fucking color, bitch. When I was like, oh my god, these cameras, I was like, oh my god, these cameras work? Like, wait. So they pulled out a little booklet of all still shots from the surveillance videos, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like, where is the security camera room? Like, where is the room in the school? And so I went to the hall monitor. I was like, where's that room? She's like, I can't tell you. So the security cameras in the school work. The security cameras at Laurier does work. And yeah, they had still shots of me and Sam. They had the timestamps. Let my mom know exactly when we were where. And yeah, I'm so glad I told her what happened before we even got in there, because I would have gotten in trouble. Anyway, I think it got scratched off my record. I really don't know. It's not even important. Like, I couldn't believe they suspended me for that shit. But that's the story on the first time I got suspended. And thank the Lord I didn't get my ass beat. But yeah, don't skip class, guys, because you might end up like me and suspended for 3 days for God knows what. Like, what? I still don't even understand why the hell we were suspended for that. Like, I don't even care. I'm not gonna take, like, I'm gonna take the blame and say, yeah, I shouldn't have skipped class, but like, who gets suspended for that when they have no priors? Like, I had no priors. So in my opinion, I shouldn't have got suspended. They were just trying to make a fucking example out of us, and they did a good fucking job. And I let everybody know that security cameras do work, because everybody was under the impression that they were just scare tactics. Like, nope, they work. Anyway, I do love you all, and I'll definitely see you on the next one.